Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be going over to the next tool on our tools bar, which is the history brush tool, which restores part of an image to its earlier state. So let's get to it. So what we'll do is we'll come here, click our history brush tool, shortcode is Y, and click. To demonstrate this example, for whatever reason we want to make this image a monochrome image. First off, I would like to turn this image into a black and white image. So I'm going to go to the shortcode Shift, Control, Alt, and B, and click OK. And for all intents and purposes, this image now, this layer, is now in black and white. Now the way this tool will work is that if I decide now that okay, I don't like the way it's looking, and I decide that to be artistic, I would like to bring some color, maybe in just the skin. Maybe the skin, I want to return color to the skin, and maybe the hair too. I will come here and click and drag, and essentially just start to repaint the colors on the original image back onto the model. Now the way we are doing it, it looks a little messy, so let me do a Ctrl Z and try and go back to do it the correct way. So now I've zoomed into the image. Let's go and use one of our tools that we already learned about in earlier lessons, which is the quick selection tool. So now say, okay, I've selected that. Let me select this hand tool. Yeah. So now let's go back to our history brush tool and paint over. Now because it's selected, you will not see the color spilling out of this selected area. So now I am returning color to the skin of my model. And if we decide we want to do it for the head and feet too, it's the same thing. Go on and select the head. Let me just do it. Let me just select the head. Yeah, good. And let's just leave it at that. History brush tool. Yeah. So we have painted back in the head, the neck, parts of the chest. Yeah, and the arms and hand. Let's do it to select head, so that you can see we have achieved that. So if that's the kind of effect that you're going for, this is the perfect tool for you to use. Alright, so I would like to point out something very quickly, and it is that okay, let me just show you. Let's do a Ctrl Z for everything we have done here. So we'll return it to the original image. Alright, quick thing, if you are going to be using the history brush tool, please do not modify your image in any way. So let's say we come up here, the crop tool, and I attempt to reduce the head space here a little, and I click OK. I will not then be able to use the history brush tool anymore because I have modified my document. So let's just try it and see. Our Control Shift Alt B, shortcut for black and white. Yeah, and then I come here and I decide to come and use my history brush tool, you can see it will not allow me to use it. I could not use the history brush tool because the current canvas size does not match that of the history states. Okay, so that is it. Do not modify in any way your original documents so that you'll be able to use the history brush tool. Alright, let's go on to the next tool on the panel, but before that, let's Ctrl Z our way out of here. So we come here and add history brush tool. Let's read the description. Paint stylized strokes with pixels from an earlier state. So I think we have not, yeah. Now the same thing, let's come here and do our Ctrl-Alt-P. Bam. Let's zoom into this image so that we can see what we are doing. What this is essentially going to do, the Art History Brush tool, is try and, as you can see, Ctrl Z, is going to try and turn whatever thing we are trying to replace here into a painting. It's going to be painting over it as if we are Picasso. So let's increase our brush and try and like paint. You can see it's like we're in a painting. So that's essentially what that will do. It will bring back your images, but it's going to be stylized. And as usual, you can see the strength that this tool is giving us, that is the strength that is using to stylize this image can be tweaked up here in the options bar. I believe area 50 pixels. I believe if we reduce this, style, tight short, tight medium, tight long, loose medium, all this will have an effect on how this image turns out at the end of the day. So you can just come in and tweak these figures as you will so that you can get your desired outcome. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time. If you like this presentation, click the subscribe button below and follow for more. Thank you.